Okay, welcome to this review on RealmCraft. And also, we're going to do a little bit of gameplay just to get you a little bit some experience, or not experience, but just show you kind of how the game works. This is available on the Meta Store. It's been around for a year, I think, around a year. And I was always one of those persons that was sort of looking for a version that I could just download and play Minecraft without having to do all this crazy modding, jailbreak your headset, or all this crazy configuration, having to go into developer mode, all this stuff. And this sort of solved that problem. And I was not just pleasantly, but really surprised at how well this version works. So it's kind of the same thing. If you take a look here, you've got creative mode, you've got survival mode, you've got architect. Let's go survival. You can see here I've already got a few worlds. Let's go ahead and hit a new world. And you can see it's very similar. This is going to be, if you've played Minecraft, this is all going to look very similar. You have difficulty rating. You can put in different seeds. You can do different areas, or you can rename the world if you want. So let's go ahead and create it. We're going to go in there. And here we are. And the first thing that really blew me away was just how amazing this looks. I mean, this is basically Minecraft. I mean, the skins here are a little bit different, but come on, let's be real here. This just blew me away. I was stunned, to say the least. I was stunned at how well this looked. And this is the so if you're looking to play Minecraft without a lot of configuration, buy this game. You'll love it. The first thing I will say, though, it takes a little bit of getting used to some of the controls. You can see here we've got, this is how you access the inventory with your left controller, left hand. You hit this. That's one way to access it. Another way is simply to hit, I think it's the Y button on the left controller, and it'll pull it up. Real simple. And again, this looks very similar. I mean, if you've played Minecraft, this is, I mean, it's almost exactly the same. Everything's the same. So that's that. You have your health right here. So if you take your left controller, you'll see it. It's on your hand, so you can see everything. I actually kind of like that, how they did that. That's kind of cool. Everything in this game is very intuitive. I was pretty amazed by the physics. It really does feel very immersive, and the physics are very well done. I understand they've added updates and improved this, and they really have. So let's actually, so one of the things that you'll first need to pick up is on the right controller, top trigger, you can automatically just start mining. So if you just point to it and hit the top trigger on the right controller, you'll start mining stuff. So it's really simple to do. This is sort of the automatic way. There is actually a way you can use the physics in VR to swing things. I mean, I could come up here and start doing this. Like I said, here's the physics part of this. But I kind of don't like doing this with just my hand. Although you can do that. Like I said, this will get you some exercise. That's really cool. The physics are awesome. But I usually start swinging and using the physics when I get a tool to use, which we're going to do here in a minute. So let's go ahead and open up the menu. So we've got some logs now. Let's go ahead and create some planks. We, of course, need a crafting table. What do we got here? We've got, and if you just point over it, it'll tell you what it is. So we need some oak planks. Let's just do 16 of them. And then if you come down here, you're going to see something very familiar, the crafting table. Yes, so let's get a crafting table. Let's take that crafting table, or actually let's exit out now. And if you just come up here and pull it and put it down, that's it. That's it. It's that simple. Now we're going to hit the top trigger on the left button, and that will now give us more options with the crafting table. If you've played Minecraft, you know all about that. All right, so let's go get some sticks now. Right here. Let's add a couple of them. And then let's go here and let's get an axe. And let's get a spade. Yeah. And we just have to hit this to make it. Actually, we didn't make the axe. Let's go make the axe. There we go. All right, so let's exit out. And now we've got an axe and we've got a spade. Let's go ahead and let's get some dirt, because we would have to build a temporary fort or base or whatever when you first get going. It seems like in VR, even though the sun is not moving faster, it seems like you get so immersed. You have to watch it. That's one point I did want to make. It's really, I'm not paying as much attention. I noticed that, and then the bad guys come out at night. So it's sort of the same thing. But here's the physics part of this. Now, like I said, if you hit the top trigger on your right hand, you can just automatically do that. But what fun is that? We're in VR. Let's actually do this with let's do this with a spade. And there are, you can actually go faster once you realize the sweet spots. You can go pretty fast. But here I'm actually using my arm. I mean, here's the physics of VR. This is so cool. I think if you get iron weapons, this will be a little bit easier. So obviously this is just the wood spade, so it's not as quick. But look how fun this is. And you can go faster if you start getting the sweet spots, like I said. You start getting them down. There you go. I'm still not great at this, but I mean, that's more exercise to me. And maybe if you're not looking for exercise, you just want to do this quick, again, you can just hold down the top trigger on the right controller, and boom, you're getting these real quick. So, but yeah, that's just amazing. So let's lay some of these down. We'll start building our temporary fortress. So just want to make sure we highlight the dirt. We've got the dirt, and we'll just start laying this stuff down real quick. So we'll have a little base at night. They're going to be coming relatively shortly. Like I said, you keep an eye on that. We're already at noon, and things go very fast. So, you know, you have to sort of start building a fortress here. Or not fortress. I keep calling it a fortress. It's not a fortress. So there it is. And yeah, like I said, let's actually go get some meat, because we will need some meat. I might actually use this seed again. I'm kind of liking this seed in VR. I like the openness to this. Let's actually get a... Do we have enough? I think we got enough. Let's see. Do we have enough for a sword? Yes, we just do. Cool. All right, let's go. Let's go. There's a little weirdness with this highlighting sometimes. Oh, we got to be out of the... There we go. There we go. All right, so we've got a sword. Let's go get some cows here. Poor cow. And he is taking a dirt nap. We picked up some meat. So you can see how similar this is to mine. I actually think I'm going to save this world, because this is actually kind of cool. This is a little bit cool. I'm actually liking this setup quite a bit. So here you can see we've got, yeah, let's just run over here for a little bit. Now you can teleport around, and it will send this guy, by the way, and he'll just go there. That's another thing. So if you hit the joystick and hold it down, this is really kind of neat. It'll send you there, and it'll just go there. I'm not sure what that's for. It's possible in VR there's some hard things to do, maybe reach. I don't know. I can see use cases for this, but it is kind of nice. I just sit here. Okay, you go over there. And boom, he just arrives. So that's something to keep in mind. The other thing is you can actually see your guy if you hold the throttle down on the left controller. Now we can see him. That's kind of neat. Where is he? You can kind of see him. I just saw him. If I come... Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah. It's kind of funky, but there he is. I can't attack him because it's me. But if you hit it back again, you hit the controller down again, he goes away. So you can kind of see yourself in the third person. So again, I highly recommend this. I don't think there's any danger of a lawsuit from what I've understood. MineCraft has said they don't really worry about these knockoffs, but I'm really surprised that they allowed this. But I mean, it's so close. But apparently if you don't copy the code, and they didn't, and you make a pretty good knockoff, they won't do anything. Apparently that's what I read. Who knows what the case is, but in any event, I am really thrilled to have this, because now I can play Minecraft in VR and not have to do all this crazy configuration. So again, thank you for watching. And if you do download it, let me know how you like it in the comments. Thank you very much for watching.